Medusa's Wrath. The Seventh Plague of Babylon, 2026. Sleazy Rider SRL. Leap of faith or leap with eyes shut. It is always a great pleasure to see yet another young and rising band stand out among so many others through sheer hard work. The Athenian heavy metalers return with their second full-length album, this time under the banner of Sleazy Rider, and everything you are about to read below is more than encouraging. It is simply the truth taking shape in my mind as I listen to their upcoming release. I expected a leap forward, of course, but how they managed to climb 2 or 3 steps higher from the very first stair is something I genuinely did not see coming. The hard work of this renewed 5-piece, Petros Kalaivas and Dimitris Dotsis on guitars, Georgos Chrysanthidis on vocals, Thodoris Dimitriadis on drums, and new bassist Yannis Avraginos, who replaced Christina Paftanou, has borne dark metallic fruit, and I will explain why below. Their collaboration on the album's title track with Dimitris Mutilator Patsouris of Yatheria, for whom there are also developments coming, but patience for now. The historic former member of Rotting Christ and Varathron, who also penned the lyrics, is one of this release's greatest strengths, but certainly not the only one. The intro preceding the album's 8 tracks finds the mythical Medusa, voiced for the final time by Christina Paftanou, narrating her dark wandering through the East, whereas in their debut, we encountered her in Rome, somewhere inside an arena. The real beginning comes with the album's self-titled second track. Knowing Mutilator's involvement beforehand, the almost black metal aura surrounding the song comes as no surprise. Upon that foundation, the band's renewed sound takes shape as the 5 musicians charge toward the heavens, or perhaps in the opposite direction, depending on how one sees it, through far heavier riffs and a relentless rhythmic assault. We already arrive at the 3rd track, Bless the Doomed, which feels closer to the band's familiar sound, only now everything is delivered with far greater anger and a savage gallop in tempo. Eternal, which follows, is probably my personal favorite on the album. Georgos' layered vocal delivery in the beginning, followed by the harsher escalation later on, gives the track a pleasantly distinctive character. 5th in line, Shadows Dance, is a dreamy and melodic journey somewhere between nightmare and storytelling. 6th comes Breaking the Spell, opening once more with black metal tendencies, but gradually unfolding into something far more rooted in US metal mentality. This is most likely a song that audiences will grow particularly fond of in a live setting. And here I must especially mention We Cannot Breathe, a song I had been eagerly anticipating ever since discussing it with Petros while the band was still preparing the album. The track deals explicitly with the Tempe Railway tragedy and the ongoing attempt to cover up both its causes and those responsible for it, nearly 3 years after the disaster. Here, rage rightfully overflows, intertwined with emotion inside a raging speed power metal whirlwind. Lament of the Serpent is the 8th track, and I honestly have to ask, which one of you gentlemen had been listening to Judas Priest while writing this song? Finally, Where the Sorrow Resides surprises slightly through Georgos' vocal phrasing, functioning as a small, yet more modern closing statement to an album that comfortably deserves to reach a solid 9 out of 10. The band's overall effort, along with the production and mixing by Nadarius at Symbolic P Studio, where the entire work was crafted, deserves recognition and praise well beyond the ordinary.